Hey guys, Deepak here from Dr. Amrit Bevada Reviews and welcome back to my channel. Just another guy out on a voyage looking out for everything that's new, exciting, fun out there in the world of booze. Try them out myself and bring them back to you. So I've already done a few good segments and episodes already. The first segment was on the Great Indian Battle and the episodes for the Single Malt Rush, which is all Indian, all single malts. It's pretty much the list, the guys that you see behind me. It was some interesting reviews, good flavors, good taste. I'm telling you, you're gonna really like it. Go ahead and have a look. And I'm currently on the segment that I call Hey Dear, We've Got Beer, and for the Strongman Challenge. It's basically all the beers out there that are strong and give you a really good, refreshing, fun time having the brew, right? If you guys haven't had a chance to look at them earlier, go ahead, have a look, have a gander, bottoms up. You might find out something really interesting. In case you do like what you see, don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, share, and click on that bell icon so that you get the further notifications of every review that comes out. So who do we have for today in the segment for the beers? I've got a really interesting find. It's something Indian. It's something I hadn't heard of before, but getting into it, looking at the facts that I found out, it was really interesting. And it's actually, you'll be kind of shocked to know that it's actually called the Pride of India, and it's something that's been there in the market for a long time. Who do we have for today? It's this guy. So getting further into the details and the review, please keep watching. Khajuraho beer. Guys, this is crazy. Have you ever even heard about it? I'm going to be frank, I haven't. What's more interesting is the fact that they seem to be clearly associated within India as a long-time player in the beer industry. So inspired by the Khajuraho monuments of India, which I'm guessing just by looking at these images that you see on the bottle and the name, this beer actually comes from Leela Sons Breweries or Leela Sons Breweries, which was established in 1969 and in Madhya Pradesh. So just by that, it's nearly a 40-year-old brand that has been there. And what are they actually known for? They're known for their strong beer, this brand called the Khajuraho that we're going to review today. It seems that it's also considered as the first super strong beer brand in India, and they themselves have termed the particular brew as the Pride of India, which just by these regions could actually be. And I think it definitely calls for us to do the review. So really interested to try this out, guys. Okay, so guys, now that we know who it is, where he's from, like I said, I'm really excited to try it out. The Khajuraho strong beer, super strong beer actually, right? And find out what makes him the Pride of India. So let's go ahead. I'm going to quickly open it up. Going into the pour. Immediately, like always, from a good beer, you get the right amount of malt, the barley, everything going around there. So it's just really awesome from the first instance of the smell. I see it's got a decent amount of head, a little bit more of a dark golden color, and good. Yeah, I can definitely, you can see it right there, the amount of carbonation that's coming out of it. So you're definitely going to get that good feel when you have it in. So let me just have a quick smell. Interesting. It's got a bit of a stronger, a bit of a pungent, the pure beer. I don't think. Yeah, the super strong. Whenever you try out any of the super strong beers, you definitely get that. You get to know that it is a strong beer by the smell. Of course, this is a super strong, and definitely it does have that, but not too putting off. So. So actually it has a nice refreshing smell. Okay, so let me go in for the tasting. Yeah, so it's definitely a strong beer with it's nice and chill, like I always have it. Like I say, a cold freeze beer. It's a bit, it has that aftertaste. You can definitely even taste the hops that are coming out. It's strong. It is a bit, you do have a bit of the bitterness in the back of the tongue actually, right? So when it went down, it's left, it's completely gone down. I feel it actually trailing down all the way downwards. So that is some kind of in the back of my mind, that it's a bit of that bitterness continues even after your first sip, but it's not a bad, it's not too pungent. There have been, especially in the dark bitter beers, this isn't anywhere close to that. It still has the slight bitterness, but it's not too overpowering. It's not a bad drink, but overall I do feel it's like those fresh beers that it's like when you go into the breweries you get it. And I actually do think this is, it says it's an American brew craft, right? So that's what I was trying to tell you, right? So when you go for those craft beers and you go into any of the pubs with the craft beers, there is that overall smell that you get of the craft beer that's coming out, that's getting brewed, etc. So that smell is there, and I can definitely taste the craft in here. I'm not sure if this is a craft beer model because it doesn't say. It says American crafts, but not that it is something that's coming from a craft beer group. So I would say it's a medium drink, in the sense it still has the smoothness, but like I said, there is a bit of the bitterness that I feel, which I did not expect. There, like I said, the other beers that I've tried out, both the Bira and the Kingfisher Ultra, all the Biras are generally a lot more smoother. The Budweisers as well as the Kingfisher Ultra, those are smooth beers. Even though the Ultra isn't a strong beer, it's the way you drink it. You don't actually have to put in too much effort. You might have to put in a slight amount of effort to have a couple of these, right? But it's still smooth, it's still refreshing, and I'd say that it is it's interesting. So the fact that this guy has been out there for so long, and I can kind of feel the strength of the beer coming in. It's got that happy go feeling. Yes, definitely. That's kind of a good kick for me. And like I said, the carbonation on this is crazy. It's still going ahead, still going strong. And a couple of sips into it, you actually kind of get into the groove. But the aftertaste is, like I said, I'm getting a strong aftertaste. Not too much to my liking, but yeah, it's still something that you can go pretty well. Overall, what do I say? Getting into a Drabometer out there, you can check at the end of the episode. You'll be able to see what the Drabometer is. What do I score for the Khajuraho? Khajuraho, right, is what comes into my mind, being the pride of India, being something from our Desi land. Does that tip the scale on the taste, right? And oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, this is a beer that's priced at around 150 bucks here in India, 150 rupees in India for the 650 ml, which is a very good price. It's a very decent price for 150 ml. Not the best prices that you'd get, or not the best out there, but still it's pretty good, pretty competitive. And for a strong beer, I think it's mid-range. It's priced in a nice manner. And so overall, with the price, the beer, the taste of the beer, and I think this is pretty much going to be available everywhere. I know it's there in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Delhi, NCR, all these areas. I don't know if it's available everywhere around, but yeah, I'm thinking on my range, what do I give these guys? I kind of liked it better than a Kingfisher Ultra Max that I had. So I'm going to go around a 7 point. No, actually no. I'm going to go round. I wasn't ever expecting to give a round figure, but yeah, I'll give it a 7. That's all. It's a good beer. So 7.0 for me is for the fact that it's priced well. It's not a bad beer to have. The aftertaste might be a bit putting off for some people, but yeah, it's something that you can easily get used to, and it's available. Maybe not my go-to drink, but if it was available, I think I might actually alternate between the ones that I like and if I find this. So I think in overall a good beer. Really good to know that this is something from India. They actually did have good beers out there. So that's that. I guess that's my review on a really hot summer day like today. This wouldn't be something bad to have. It's pretty refreshing. It's pretty, like I said, it's pretty a pretty decent drink, except for some quirks. Maybe some of you would like it, wouldn't mind it, but for me, I think it's pretty solid. A pretty solid beer and refreshing. So with that, guys, that's the end of the review. 7.0 for the Khajuraho super strong beer. Go ahead, guys, try it out. You might have a completely different feeling and a liking that you'd kind of get to. But like I said, I can get used to this. That's definitely there for sure, and it's a good solid drink. So end of the review. With that, like always, be safe, drink responsible, and have a nice day, guys. Cheers.